Hello, folks. I'm Endymion for the Dork at Arms, etc. Doing something a little different. Very overdue. I'm actually working with a script for once. Like, holy shit, what is this? Yeah, I've just got a quick review of the Netflix original Thunder Force. Because why not? Yeah, Thunder Force, for those of you who don't know, Netflix original, female-led superhero film. First off, to start off, there are no jokes about, at the expense of the overweight characters. All humor that does include food is gross-out humor rather than being fat-phobic, so that's a plus. And also, spoiler alert. There's some decent foreshadowing of the main character, Lydia's, possible, downfall or villainy. We know it's not going to happen, but it's like, ooh, it could. It's like, parallels. It's not great, though. There's also some decent foreshadowing of the mayor character, the candidate, being evil. Again, spoiler alert. And the main character, Lydia, and her best friend, Emily, they have a pretty good dynamic. The character arcs are kind of surface level and shallow, though. Emily's daughter is without a father, and they don't even really talk about him, which, I mean, it's good that they don't have to talk about him, so it passes the Bechdel test. But at the same time, you're falling back into the myth of the absentee black father, which I'm not the person who's going to comment on that, so I will leave it as it is, I guess. It embraces femininity without sexualizing it, which honestly, it's kind of a relief. I mean, it's just exhausting to see all of these actors and characters who have to constantly be like, oh, I'm powerful but also alluring. It's like, fuck, don't you get tired? Ugh. But I would also say that it's kind of a reconstruction of the genre. I've heard this talking about Invincible, but I haven't watched Invincible, so I don't know how valid that is. Because it still jokes about the tropes, like the suits and the fancy cars and the names and the music of superhero genres. But it's literally just people being people who happen to have powers, and the writing of those characters isn't always great, but it does seem sincere. And the goons are generally competent, oddly enough, and they took time to train up for the heroes, it seems. Or excuse me, it took time for the heroes to train up in order to be effective. That's what I mean. Again, going off a script for the first time. Ooh. I mean, there's also one dance sequence where Lydia, our main character, Melissa McCarthy's character, has a dance sequence with a guy with crab hands, and it's like, okay, I like that. The one major critique I would have that's not on the script is that they say, ooh, these naturally occurring superpowers favor people who also have a predisposition towards being sociopathic, which isn't great in terms of stigmatizing antisocial disorders, but I guess it's the cheap and easy way to explain why the villains have powers. And they are villains, but it's like, fuck. Okay, sure. So yeah, Thunder Force by on Netflix, a Netflix original, about as mediocre as a Netflix original can get, but we don't need any more superhero media. It's a fine piece though. It's something to have in the background, playing in the background. But excuse me. So yeah, I'm Endymion for the Dork at Arms, etc. Please like and subscribe. Well, I mean, be honest. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Be honest. Leave suggestions, corrections, or just be a part of the conversation in the comments down below. I'm Endymion. Thank you.